hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Lily's Corner. This is my review for Black Ink Crew. I'll be forgetting. Black Ink Crew Season 5, Episode 15. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become my old Jaybird. Jaybird. Dun 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 dun. So I feel like this episode wasn't much, but it was much, but it wasn't much at all. So let's see how long I can chit chat with y'all. So we first see the only part of Charmaine that we see in this whole episode. Well, she came back to Chicago after the whole debacle in Miami where she quit Nine Mag, and she's back at the radio station or whatever. She brings up how, I'm just, surprised the whole crew picked Lily over me. I'm still surprised too, but you know what I'm saying? People pick people over people, and the person who got picked is always surprised. It is what it is. So she also brings up how, excuse me, is it a burp? No. Okay. So she also brings up how, that weekend was when Nipsey passed away. So she brings up how, she remembered because she interviewed him the year when his album came out, the Marathon. What's the album called? The Marathon? Marathon? It's his album. I can't think it's late at night. Anyway, so she reminisced about the interview that she did with him and how great it was to interview him or whatever. And it's like, losing him made her realize how short life is, how real things can happen and whatever, and you can't waste your time on things that don't matter. So I don't know if this is the last we're gonna see of Charmaine. I doubt it. I just feel like you can still hang around and say, hey, and I am buy it, whatever, if they have a party come to it, but she just won't be able to shop anymore. Okay. So we see at the old Nine Mag shop, Van and Don and Bella over there. I think, was Lily in there? I don't know. But they over there, it's like a whole little daycare. Because, Bella got her daughter, Don got his two sons. Because, they just do their parents. So Van brings up how his daughter turned 17 and how she wants a birthday party. Bella said, no, I'm pretty sure she probably wants a car. Like, a 17-year-old wants a car. I'm like, that's pretty true. You want a car at 16. So he like, what, a car? I don't know about that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That seemed too much means that I think about it. Lily walks in, but I'm not talking about Lily at all. So, what I'm saying? Next, we do see Van say how it's sad for him that Charmaine is gone now. But, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has the time they need when they need to move on. So they're going to let that happen. You see Van and Don telling Lily that she's a great artist. They just want her to be great. I'm like, bitch, girl, I can't. I cannot. At the new Nine Mag, we see Ryan talking to his staff or whatever, to the manager girl and to Gina and to Brittany. And Brittany gonna say, did you and Rachel sleep in the same bed in the trip in Miami? He was like, none of your goddamn business. I said, ooh, why would you ask him that? I'm like, girl, really? Girl? I feel like we all know they're a couple and they just don't talk about it, but whatever. So at that point in time, we see Gina open the mail. He like, what did you do? Like, it's an offense to open someone else's mail when it's not like shop mail. Like, that's not fan mail. That's not prison mail. I say prison mail. He said he get a lot of mail from prison. I'm not surprised. From women and men. Okay, it can happen. Anyway, he said, y'all, when y'all got out of prison, come see me. I said, I can get your money up, bro. So he see the letter that he got. It's from a lawyer's office because someone is suing Ryan, Nine Mag, and Van for a tattoo that he did, a cover-up tattoo that looks shitty and horrible. Okay, it looks shitty and horrible. So I'm like, Lord Jesus. So Ryan said that's what he's talking about, how other people can do things that can fuck him up, even if he did not have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? They can just ruin his brand just by them doing shitty work. He said, but he gonna have to talk to his lawyer first before he brings it to Van to see if it's even a credible lawsuit. Like, it could be somebody that's messing with him or whatever. It's like, I'm not gonna take it to Van if I can't, if I don't know it's real. I'm like, cool. We see Don and Ashley house hunting. I follow Don on social media. Him and Ashley look so happy these days. Like, they went through some things before, but they look united. They're a united front, and I like that about them. That it seemed like they both have grown and matured, in the time we've seen them since season 1. So I like that. Anyway, they house hunted. They need to, okay? Because the first house we you see them in, it was so small. And that's just when they had the one kid. Now they got 3, okay? Because they got their 2 boys plus his sad baby daughter, okay? Who's still their child. And so as he said, we not rich, we not rich. That don't mean we have to think like we poor. So, we got to put stuff into the atmosphere. They out here looking at a house that's in the area where, Michelle Obama either used to live. It's a really nice house. It's really, really nice. It's so nice that you can tell it's out their budget. And that's no tea, no shade. I'm not saying they can't afford to live somewhere better, but this was the upper echelon of you. It's like going from, I was in jail on Tuesday. I got out of jail on Wednesday. I didn't have nothing. I had $47.50 to my name, and I'm gonna go and I want to stay at the Marriott Hotel, which costs $300 a night. Well, you can't afford that, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford that, baby. So they walking around and like, oh, it's 5 bedrooms. Like a kitchen with 2 stoves. Like 3 levels. I'm looking like y'all can't afford that, bruh. Like no tea, no shade. That ain't your next house. You can't go from like a little itty bitty house to this big huge, 10,000 square foot. No, bruh, it don't go that way or whatever. It's a beautiful house to get eventually. Okay, but not now. So, as I say, well, like, I wanted to show Lord Jesus, Don different stuff, but I didn't tell him how much this house costs. Like, he don't know that. So they walking around, he like, okay, yeah, it's really, really nice. Like, how much it costs? Or how much is it? And the realtor then say it is 900 grand, $900,000. He like, oh, 900,000. Okay. Well, this is a really nice house. And he like, I'm not making that much money I'm not making that much money on Amazon to afford this house just yet. Because I know Van's on some show that's on the Amazon Prime. So, kudos to him. And, as he went back to school and got a degree. So they doing things to better themselves, and that's good. But I'm looking like, you got to crawl before you walk, okay? Crawl before you. That maybe ain't y'all first starter home. Okay, let's just say that. Anyway, Don, like, we got to figure things out. So later on, we do see Don go back to the realtor to see, because they tried to get a loan to be approved for a $900,000 house. I'm like, I know y'all don't make that much money. Like, no tea, no shade. 900 grand? 900,000, girl. The dude say, Van, y'all, I keep saying Van. Don, y'all wouldn't approve. So I'm kind of happy as he was not here because y'all would not approve for that house. He's like, I can get y'all approved for something, but it has to be less expensive. Like, I can get y'all approved for like 200 grand. And he was like, that isn't going to get us far. I say, yes, there are some really, 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 really nice homes that you can get for 200 grand. Like, really? You could. I don't think the houses they in not 200 grand. At least the houses here in Michigan is some really nice places for 200 grand. Period. You know what I'm saying? You can live like nice here. You can move to Atlanta for 200 and get something good for 20 grand. I'm like, but you don't need no. I just can't do that. But when he said that ain't enough, I said, nigga, what? You don't even. I'm not gonna go there. We see Jen and Van as still a couple. Okay, they still doing it and doing it and doing it well, even if it ain't so well enough. And they in the house laughing and talking or whatever because they in a better space now. That's great too. Van tells her how he checked his account, and because his daughter turned 17, he got her a gift. He got her a used Land Rover. I'm like, that was nice. That was very, 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 very nice, Van. So he like, I feel like I want to give my child what my parents could not afford to give me when we was growing up because we didn't have the means to do that. And so looking at my account, I could afford to get her a used Land Rover. Now, he don't say what year it is, but I guess it does not matter because it's a car that runs. Okay, let's just say that. So he like, well, we need to figure out where to hide the keys to surprise her. So they went to get like a shoebox, one of her shoes or whatever, and it was a weed in there. But not really weed. It was blunt. It was blunt wrap paper, okay? So daughter comes home like, hey, what's up, y'all? Van pissed. She's like, why you look so angry? You're like, what's wrong? He opened the shoebox. What is this? And she looked busted, okay? Busted, okay? And she like, I was holding that for a friend. He like, don't fucking lie to me. You spoke with weed in my motherfucking house. I said, stop cussing at him, man. What you doing? And the funny part to me was you arguing with not arguing. You were questioning your daughter if she's smoking weed. Why? And what's between y'all is a hookah pipe. You smoke Van, you smoke hookah, you smoke weed. Okay, you may smoke cigarettes. I'm not sure, but I feel like you can't act like she ain't doing what she's seen you do. And the whole thing, I do what I do because I'm an adult and you the child. That's but kids are influenced by their parents. Okay, that's what just happens. So because Van got the mean face on and the angry face on, and she feels like, okay, yes, it's me. But yes, I'm smoking weed or whatever. I can't believe that. Van then said how he don't smoke weed around. He don't smoke weed in front of his daughter, because he know people gonna say like, how could he be the one to complain about her smoking weed when he smokes weed? And that's my thing. You smoke weed, Van. I don't mean that she should smoke weed, but I think the amount of anger in you that she had blunts in her box. You smoke weed, and weed in some states is legal. I don't smoke weed anymore. Haven't smoked weed since I'm 37. I haven't smoked weed in at least it's been at least like 15 years. I was maybe like 23, 24 last time I smoked weed, maybe 25. So maybe it's been 12 years since I've smoked weed or whatever. But as I was, my friends smoke and they would just pass the blunt to me. You know what I'm saying? But pass or whatever. But he was mad about it or whatever. He told her, since you up here smoking weed or whatever, you can't drive your car. Okay, take your ass to bed. Go to bed. Is what he told her. Go to bed. And I get him being a parent and being upset that his daughter is doing drugs, but she doing the same drugs as you do. Okay, she's smoking weed. And Nicole, you smoking cigarettes and who knows what else? Is she gonna smoke crack? Did you want to say crack? I feel like he wanted to say crack. Um, Sometimes when you realize your kid smokes weed, you have to just teach them what things not to do. Like don't smoke with anybody. Don't smoke no weed that you enroll yourself. Do not accept weed if you don't know from people who you don't know. Okay, get you a good dealer. Okay, a good dealer who has good weed, who won't lace it with crack or cocaine. Okay, or whatever else. Like teach her what not to do. Don't get pissed off at her, and then she got to keep sneaking, and she gets some bad weed. Now she that's late. I read a book that was called Crackhead because a girl smoked some weed who somebody laced with cocaine, or who they laced it with cocaine or crack, one of the two, and she got then it was addicted to crack. So I'm looking like, teach her what not to do. Say, okay, you gonna smoke? These the rules. Don't do it in my house. Do not do it in my house. Do not drive high. Cause you can't make her not smoke. She's 17. You can't watch her all the time. You can drug test her. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like once a child at 17 is doing things, if they're smoking and or drinking, if you can't physically stop them from doing it, advise them the safeties that they should take to not have it fuck their life up. Okay? Don't be riding around with weed on you. Don't be taking weed to the work. Don't be high going to work. Don't take weed to school. Like, advise them on what not to do. Because clearly, she was too dumb to not leave blunts in her shoebox at home. That was just stupid. Smoke the weed, okay? Smoke the weed. You don't need them things cost what, $1 or two? You couldn't throw them away? Girl, she already... Anyway, let me stop. So, we do see at the new Nine Mag, we see Shine is back. When Ryan said, I'm going to bring a new person back, no, a person to come back to do a guest spot or whatever, I'm like, I said it's gonna be either gonna be Shine or Cobra. And when I seen the skinny jeans, I said, no, that's Shine. So Shine is back. Okay, he left last season when Bella and that girl Van was fucking, got into a fight at the convention, the tattoo convention. He like, I ain't got time for that. Like, it's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? They can ruin my name. Like, I'm leaving. And he left for a good reason. But he's back now because, again, Ryan has a new shop. And Ryan asked him to come back, just do a guest, little guest spots. Which just means he here while the show running to tattoo. And when we not filming, he go back to what he doing. It's what it is. So, Ryan brings up how people were upset with him. Fans came and commented up and through his timelines and how dumb he was to allow Shine to leave. But I feel like he made a whole new Nine Mags, so it is what it is. He kind of rectified the situation. But Shine came back like, where Lily at? I'm like, see? Tell my dad get a chance to link up. I can't cover Lily shit because it aggravates my spirit. But just don't Shine trying to hit that and Lily gonna let him hit. You know what I'm saying? It's what I think gonna happen. Anyway, Ryan like, well, she ain't here. So, that's on you to figure out. And they like, good luck with that. Because Lily is trouble. Okay? She's trouble wrapped up in herpes. Okay? So, I mean, she's dangerous and she's catchy. Okay? And there's no cure for her. Okay. Anyway, so we do see, Shine also bring up how he was supposed to tattoo Ryan last time, but because he left, he didn't get to. Ryan like, I ain't got time today, bro. I can't do it today. So, Gina let Shine tattoo her, and she let Shine pick what he wanted to do. So Shine brought up how, as he was doing the tattoo, it's so amazing when people let you pick a tattoo, where they let you just kind of freehand something, or they let you do it without them knowing what it is, and they're not watching you as you're tattooing it, and they'll be just surprised, surprised, surprised. I want one of my tattoos, well, two of my tattoos, covered up my 380 tattoo with my name, and then my True Love tattoo that my ex drew. My ex drew both of these tattoos. It was the So I want to get both of them covered up, and I do want to go to Black Ink, the new one, not the old one. And I do want Ryan or Ford to do it, the cover up. And I want them to pick something and draw it. Like, I don't know what I want, but I want them to pick something really, really good. Anyway, so Gina let Shine tattoo her, and I would say it was pretty. I mean, it's not something I would have wanted. Where's the damn tattoo at? It's not something that I would have gotten, if it was me. But it was good. Like, I wouldn't want that on me. I would say, you know what, draw whatever, but I don't want nothing skeleton. I don't want no crossbones. I don't want nothing demonic. I don't want anything that can be considered evil or death filled on me. Like, don't do no dead skin faces, no skeleton faces, no demon faces, no devilish faces, no sad face. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, give me something happy, bitch, okay? So if I want something that God would say, you should not have marked your body up, but that looks nice, you can come to heaven. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Anyway, but he did great work on her. So that's the tattoo that he did out the blue on her arm. Cute, 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 cute. So, that was, and Shine does good work, so it was what it was. We then see Bella at the shop with them or whatever, at the old shop. Talking about how, I can't believe, Jet played me, whatever, we was in Miami and it was all good, whatever, we was linking up or whatever, we was feeling each other, okay? And we got back from Miami back here, and he ghosted me. I say, bitch, how he ghost you when he worked next door? How can someone who you know where they work and they work next door to you ghost you? Did he leave the city? Did he move out did he move out of Chicago? The only time someone can ghost you is if you don't like work with them through the same company. That's crazy. I say, girl, talking about I thought he wouldn't be a person who would want to hit it and quit it. You didn't know that man? You met that man and on the same day assumed he would hit it and quit it, and he hit it again, and then he quitted it. And he quit. If he ghosted you from next door, you stupid. You just stupid. Anyway, Shine come up with a chit chat or whatever, and we know Shine and Van had a little disagreement last time he was on here because a walk-in client came in asking, I think for Van or Ryan or something, and Shine kind of like said how he do tattoos as well, and so Van felt like, Shine was taking his client. He like, man, she want your client, like he's a walk-in. So they had bad blood a little bit because of that. So of course they kind of throwing shots back and forth at each other, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you here now? Yep, I'm here now. Is it an issue? It was just bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Van bring up how, I had to check Shine last time. I'm like, you really didn't check him too much. You said something, but it wasn't like no big issue, whatever. So, he like, oh, so you here, on the other side now, you know what I'm saying, and not here to work for us. He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah, Ryan asked me to come back since I'm back or whatever, because Van kept saying little stuff like, man, you know what, Van, is it like some insecurity in you that you got like an issue with me? Ain't no insecurity over here, bro. Well, I ain't into you about nothing, you know what I'm saying, you here to work for Ryan, not for me. I say, that's what it is. Don then say, you, because Shine said, is there some insecurity because you keep talking shots back and forth? So Don then said, well, you didn't want to talk shots back and forth. Like, it's crazy because you left us when us was messed up, and now you back because things are better. No, he left because staff was unprofessional, and Ryan now has a new shop for people to work in. Okay, he not back at your nine mag. He back at Ryan's nine mag. He didn't come back to the fucked up thing. He went to the better thing. Just saying. Anyway, because they was kind of arguing back and forth, whatever. They're like, "What you here for? What you here for, man? You here for Lily?" He like, "Yeah, man, I'm not talking. Well, talk to Lily," and he do, and I, girl, I don't care. He want to bang Lily, she gonna let him bang. Let me bang. Let me. Sorry, y'all. I be getting a little confused. Anyway, so he walked away for him and Lily to talk, but I don't care about that. Um, Ryan hear back from his lawyer, who tells him, "Hey, this lawsuit is real, and you know it's a real thing, and you know y'all stuff will happen or whatever." So he goes to talk to Van because they not only did he have that one lawsuit, but someone else contacted Ryan about being unhappy with a tattoo that Van did. So he got two complaints. Okay, two. Count them, two, one, two. So he go talk to Van. He say, you know, I got this lawsuit. This girl, she want to sue me, you, Mag or whatever because she got a tattoo, and she ain't like it. Now Van say he know exactly who Ryan's talking about because he remember the girl. He said the tattoo was from 2017, and where's the picture? He say she came in and for a cover up. And he say she wanted something like of the African continent, and so that's what he did. Now look at this tattoo. Both you see it's the before and after, and I mean, it don't look good. Like I don't even know how it doesn't. It looks bad. It looks like that tattoo that Donna did on that girl that we kept on saying it looked like she had gangrene. So Van tried to say, like, you know, she hit me up or whatever and told me she didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know who she is. He said, and you know, when she did that, we kind of talked back and forth or whatever, but we kind of never resolved it. So around like, was y'all arguing? Like, was it like a bad blood or whatever? He like, no, cause you know, I ain't rude to my clients. I just told her, like, you know, I told her as I was doing it, she seen me as I was tattooing her, and I told her as it heals up, it'll probably get darker. But then it looked like you just, you know what I'm saying, etch a sketch colored in her leg, and that's really it. That looks bad. Like, it doesn't look good at all. And I'm just confused on how he feels like, you know, that looks like a good tattoo on someone. I'm leaving it up for a whole reason because I'm like, it looks bad to me, and I don't get how Van don't understand that. Like, I'm like, bro, if I had that tattoo, we'll be fighting. Like, all up and through. So Van and Ryan said I got to scratch my back and everything. So, but he said how they never fixed it or whatever. So he's like, I'm surprised that she went. This is my back scratcher, y'all. It opens up and closes. Yeah. So, anyway, but he said things were never fixed or whatever. So Van like, you know, but I tried to talk to her, you know what I'm saying, but she didn't really want to hear that or whatever. So Ron like, you know, okay, that's cool, but you need to contact your lawyer because she wants to sue because it's a bad tattoo. Van then say, man, it ain't just the black part. She only torn the black part. Like, it's another part that's colorful up top, and they got a giraffe. I said giraffe. What? But why that one part is a whole big girl? Anyway, that's what he say. So Ryan is like, well, you know, plus that, you know, another guy contacted me and said he didn't like the work that you did on him either, and that he ended up having to go to the hospital for having an infection. He like, what? He like, well, who is it? So Van like, because I don't know who that person is. Like, what are we talking about? So Ryan said, well, he on his way. So dude walk in and said how he, you know, went in there, and Van said, I know who the dude was when he walked in. So Van again say the guy came in, he did a tattoo of the dude's brother. Wait, where is that? Here we go. He said I did a tattoo on his arm. This is a tattoo. He says it was of his brother. And he was now see this is the test. This shows how it looks to be like a little bit infected. So this is the doctor picture of, you know what I'm saying, I had to go to the hospital to get antibiotics and all that stuff on my arm. But Van again say that he remembered the guy coming in to get a tattoo of his brother who had just died. So the dude say the reason he's just not coming in is because like my brother had just died. I ended up being in the hospital, being sick from the tattoo. I needed antibiotics or whatever, and I sue niggas. You know what I'm saying? I sue people. I'll sue whoever. I got a lawsuit right now. I said, oh, okay, he one of those type. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I didn't come back and talk to you because I was in a bad headspace from my brother dying. I was grieving. Like, and he said it would not have ended well being in the headspace I was in then. He said, but you know what I'm saying, I'm better now, and you know what I'm saying, I just want the situation rectified or whatever. And I'm like, but I don't know how you rectify a tattoo that was infected. Like, how? Because I'm like, can you can you tattoo over it? I'm not sure. And unless you want to hold another tattoo, but I don't know. Anyway, and the Van say, well, did you ever have any other tattoos they had? He like, man, I got a lot of tattoos. I ain't never got no infection ever in my other tattoos or whatever. He said, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this, because Van's like, I want to rectify it. I don't want you being, not satisfied or whatever. So whatever we can do to fix it, we'll fix it. And the guy said, you know what? I do sue people, but I'm not going to sue my brothers. Okay. I can't sue brothers or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? I do want to rectify it and correct it or whatever. I do want another tattoo, but I don't want you to do it. Because you gave me the infection. He like, who he wasn't, who he wants to do it. I want the big boss man. I want Ryan to do it. So Ryan like, oh, okay. So now Ryan has to do a free tattoo on old boy because Van fucked up. And Ryan like, this is two fuck ups or whatever. If he fuck up a third time, like I can't keep him around here if he gonna have customers coming in who are not satisfied. One person with a really, 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 really bad tattoo. This person had an infection. Like we can't keep having it because it makes the brand look bad if someone say I went to Mag Tattoo, got tattooed, and it gave me an infection. That's not good. So, dude leave, and it wasn't no issue, whatever, and him and Ryan and Van, dapping up or whatever, and it's cool. So that was the whole episode, y'all, and I'm done. I'm going to bed. But no, I'm not. I'm finna watch Ambitious. But that is it. Love you all. Peace.